Good morning, Paulsikins. How are we doing on this Trump Pump Wednesday, guys? How are you guys feeling today? Are you feeling good? Are you buying the sideways action? That is the real question that I want to ask today, because we're kind of sitting in this area right now, kind of coasting sideways, a little bit of maybe a downward pressure. I don't know. We might have a little small correction in the cards, which is normal. That's not far from, par from the course, because we had a nice little pump. Are you guys buying? Are you DCAing, man? I'm DCAing. I had put a bullet in yesterday, and so we'll see if it continues to do so. I still think we're lined up for an absolute explosive, maybe end of the year, definitely beginning of 2025. Absolutely parabolic fireworks. Never financial advice, guys. I'm just a dude on the internet who wants to speculate on his own money. And that's it. If you want a financial advisor, go find one. He can recommend you to buy stocks and bonds. And he's not going to tell you to buy crypto. That's for damn sure, because crypto's too volatile. That's what he will tell you. And you'd be at risk of losing your money. Or you could be at risk of making 100x on your money and changing the absolute trajectory of your life and break those chains, that curse of mediocrity in your family lineage, those 9 to 5, blood-sucking time, debt, slavery, work all the way to you're 80 years old, and then hopefully a 401k can support you in the last 5 years of your life. BS way of living life where you don't have one. That is done in my family lineage. And that should also be done in your family lineage too, because we have the tools in front of us to break those chains. We have the tools given to us to be able to go and change our lives forever in our family tree forever. I believe that, in every family tree, God appoints one person in their lineage to go out and do just that. Now it's up to that one person to act on that dream. Unfortunately, what happens is that a lot of people who are the appointed ones do not act on that dream. It's just how it works. And I feel like you guys are that one who is here watching the show. That's why you're watching the show, because this is the DeFi Crypto Alliance show, where we're doing our best to bridge that gap between our real estate entrepreneur communities and the cryptocurrency community, not just any cryptocurrency community, the best cryptocurrency community there is, which is the Pulse Chain and Hex community. In my opinion, there's no better community in crypto, period. So we want to use crypto as a wealth creation tool, and man, is it good at doing that. And then we want to use real estate and other real world assets as a long-term wealth preservation tool. And we want to play these market cycles. Is what we want to do. I'm a strong believer the cycle will not be going away anytime soon. The narrative that they say, the cycle will break, the 4-year cycle will break next time around, or the time after that, it's just BS. We could track the global liquidity index all the way back from when we were basically put on the gold standard, and from Nixon days, and we've been on a 4-year cycle. You could track the Russell 2000 all the way back and see these 4-year cycles as far as global liquidity and risk on, risk off. It's just that it's more apparent in crypto because, hey, we are a very risk on type asset. There's no question about that. So I feel like the 4-year cycles will continue moving forward. Now, the volatility might dampen. Who knows? I don't know. But I'm going to continue playing these cycles for the duration while I am on this freaking earth. That's what we are going to do. So, all right, guys. So let's check in on the secret chart. Let me make sure I pull this up. We haven't done that. I took off the last couple of days from streaming. Monday, we were up in the El Yunque rainforest here in Puerto Rico. We went to a little bed and breakfast up there, man, and it was amazing. Went up there Saturday morning and came back Monday late afternoon, and it was phenomenal, man. It took the whole family up there, and that was touching some grass, right? got up there, man, and it was majestic. That's the best word I could put for it. And we'll be going back. We'll be going back to that exact same bed and breakfast too. So if you guys are ever out in Puerto Rico and you want to like stay in the middle of the rainforest where there's a bunch of waterfalls and just a lot of like, green flora, the whole experience, rain, of course, like, hit me up, let me know, and I'll get you this recommendation for this mom and pop bread and breakfast. Like these guys, they're amazing. And yeah, it was really cool. I was excited. And so, all right, let's check out the secret chart. So it's been a while since I have shown it. Let's see if we're scammed yet. Nope, not scammed. Although we are going back down from this massive pump against Ethereum, which, guys, remember, this is on the weekly, right? And this is like months of time frame. We had this massive pump up against Ethereum. It's about time we have some kind of correction. Before I thought we were going to come down and kind of touch this area here because that would be like a very strong support area, but I don't know if it's going to go down that far. I really don't. We'll see where it lands. I think it's going to make a nice higher low, and then it will continue to go off and do its thing. But man, this is a great chart. I mean, even when you zoom all the way out, let me reset it. That works. You see, we came crashing down after the launch of Pulse Chain against Ethereum, and then we hung out in this area, capitulated. This is capitulation. Complete capitulation, and then now this is back to life again. We are ready to go. The bull market is here, and we just need to know how it's going to do Ethereum. That's really what we need to know. So I want to see this set, put in a higher low on the weekly, and then continuation back to the upside. And I do believe we could see that, and that would be an absolute massive W, guys. How Hans always talks about with the W. You got this down, and then you go back up, and then kind of down with a higher low, and then we W out, and then who knows how high we can go. And that would be like end of the year, beginning of the next year type play. But man, it just tells me that we're still in the right place at the right time, and we need to keep dollar cost averaging, at least me, not giving you guys financial advice. So, but man, everything's just kind of hanging out. Pulse, look at us. We're at 40555. We need that 5 there. Come on, 9. Hit that 5, and then let's just bounce up. Pulse X, 4031. We're just kind of hanging out, man. At $2 ink. Hex, Hex has been at this like 1.8 cent range for the last few days. It pumped up there viciously too. Like I was in the mountains when we pumped up to this level. it was like 1.4, 1.3, I think, when I went up there. And then it pumped up viciously to 1.8, which is really cool. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. eHex, that's my meme coin play. One of them, anyways. We need BankX to sell the rest of their bags. That'd be nice to see this thing actually catch a good bid and have a bull market. SolidX, I got it at $20. Had a little bit of a retrace. I'm still bullish on SolidX. And all these assets here, guys. I hold a little bit of all these. This is kind of my, my portfolio, if you will. Yeah, I wish I wasn't holding that anymore. Jeez, I got wrecked there. Some of these I got wrecked on. But some of these are really good. I feel like that, we accumulate them at the right time. We should do really good. Icosa, guys, I'm a strong believer. Icosa is leverage on Hex. And if Alex delivers on intent, which I think he will, he's got the magic beard, right? If he delivers on intent, man, Icosa is the one that, for me and my money, is best served buying, because it's going to be the one that's most undervalued, because both of these will be the same asset when he is done delivering what he is building. And so, yeah, interesting. Another thing I wanted to cover today with you guys, and let's see if I can bring it up. It'd be cool if I can. Is the IMPLS protocol, guys. I am still so freaking bullish on this protocol. It is undervalued. I can't believe nobody knows about it. Let me see. Is this sharing screen, guys? Let me make sure I'm sure. Nope, I'm sharing the secret chart. Let me go back to IMPLS. Man, guys, I love this protocol, and I'll give you a couple of reasons why. One, obviously, I'm using it. I'm using the shit out of it. I got a very, I don't know, I feel like it's a good size position in the Ink Impulse X farm. And so I come over to the vaults. So you put your Ink Impulse X liquidity over into Pulse X like you normally would. So the liquidity's there in the V1 contract. And then you take those LP tokens and you bring them over to IMPLS and you put it into the Ink Impulse X IMPLS front end. And then you will get an additional 8% yield on top of your Ink Impulse X yield, plus the Ink Impulse X yield, which is Ink, as we know, is compounded back into the LP position. So it's automatically compounding daily the Ink back into your LP position, plus you're earning the IMPLS yield on top of this position. And guys, it don't matter what you do with the IMPLS. You can keep it, you can sell it, whatever you want. It's 8%. You can capitalize on the 8% now by selling it. I'm keeping mine because obviously I feel like we're in the bottom of the bear still, or at least close to the bottom. We may not be at the bottom anymore, but we're closer to the bottom than we are to the top. So I'm stacking those tokens, building my position up. As you can see in the IMPLS, there's only 300,000 coins. Now, those can inflate some if the supply, the rewards get all handed out through the liquidity providing. It could slowly inflate as a halving effect. There's some tokenomics underneath it. But right now, there's only 300,000 that's been minted. Circulating supply is 200,000, and they're 25 cents each. And you can earn it basically for free by putting your LP tokens or your LP tokens from PulseX over here. I mean, that's what I'm doing. I've had my position here for 6 months, guys. I think like almost 7 months. So another reason why I love it is these guys have been out for over a year. No one knows about it. And it's making me a crap ton of extra money, which is really cool. You could take your IMPLS and do two things with it. You could put it in a farm if you want here and earn an extra 36% on that IMPLS. Or you could stake it. You could single side stake it, which, has no impermanent loss risk, which I love. You guys know I love that. And earn an extra 14%, and you earn Pulse as rewards. So you could earn IMPLS from your liquidity position, plus you got your compounded rewards growing your position consistently. You can take your IMPLS, either create a farm over here and earn an extra like 30, 40%, or you can single side stake it and earn Pulse as rewards. And I mean, this protocol is way undervalued. I think they're getting audits done now that I've been talking with the founder. He's getting audits done. He's working on another website that will be connected to the front end that will show all the kind of like the marketing. It's like about a marketing piece for the actual protocol. I just don't understand how no one knows about this. Like, I've talked about it on the show a couple of times. I even had the founder on once. I saw Crypto Coffee talk about it, but like, people aren't using it, man. If you're liquidity providing, why wouldn't you go grab the extra 8% plus the automatic compounding? I mean, this is freaking amazing. And I'm enjoying it. Like I said, I've been in here about 7 months. It's a freaking powerful protocol. I think, man, and when the bull comes, when full bull comes and retail starts coming in, this could absolutely explode. I mean, the market cap right now, this coin is like 50,000. I mean, guys, this is like a penny stock, a fraction of a penny stock is what you're compared to. I mean, so you're earning this. I'm just stacking them with a $50,000 market cap. From my understanding, when they first launched, the token was worth $5. And so it got crushed like everything else. And I think this is a very good opportunity just because no one is talking about it. No one knows about it. I'm going to start talking about it a lot more. Obviously, I'm invested in it. I got bags of IMPLS. Yeah, I've been farming this crap for 7 months. But it's an awesome protocol. Right now, I'm not selling any. I'm putting it all in the farms and I'm single side staking it and getting some of the the rewards. I like that the 14%. It's bounced. I've seen as high as 30%. But what's really cool is you earn Pulse. So it's like having a node validator. It's like one of your miners working for you, and you can get the IMPLS basically for free by having your normal liquidity position. So like, I don't know, I like it. It's been out, it's been tested, it's been proven. It's a fork of another protocol. I think it's what is a fork of? It's not a fork of BP Finance, although this is very similar to BP Finance over on BNB chain. I think he forked it from a protocol over on AVAX that's working really well. And BP Finance has over 100 million. Well, I think that had over 100 million TVL in the top of the bull. If this thing gets anywhere near that, man, that token is going to absolutely freaking explode. With a $50,000 market cap, guys, you can see what the upside potential of this thing is. And so, once again, not financial advice. It's what I'm doing with my money. You can do whatever you want with your money. I don't care. But I do like talking about stuff that I like. And it's been out for a year. It's working flawlessly. So yeah, take that for what it is. But I'm gonna keep using it, and they have liquidity. But you can do like your 9-inch LP through IMPLS. You can, and there's a few other ones too that you can go and stake your liquidity in IMPLS and earn that extra IMPLS token. And earn it. I mean, guys, it's all about making more money, man. Like I just want to. How can I make more money on my money as quickly humanly possible before this freaking bull market kicks in? Right? We've already started to see it kind of kick in a little bit. We're seeing it. Like we need to really start getting ready for this stuff, and we need to stack as much bags as we possibly can, man. It's all about how big your bags can get right now. Not in January, man. When it does a 10x, F it. Like it's over. Like for me, I'm not DCAing a 10x higher. It's just not how I operate. I'm still DCAing now, and I still want to get as big as bags as possible right now while we're still closer to the bottom than they are to the top. And this is when you guys should be screaming at the top of your lungs with the biggest megaphone in Pulse Chain on onboarding your family members, onboarding your friends, onboarding, your work people who you care about. Not financial advice, but this is what I am doing. I mean, we're onboarding a shit ton of real estate investors. We've got over 250 people in our community. We have brought in millions upon millions of dollars into the Pulse Chain ecosystem through onboarding. And you guys should be doing the same. This is the time to get out there and still beat that drum and scream at the freaking top of your lungs. I cannot stress that so much, because when it's a 10x higher, my tune's going to change a little bit. Me talking about a little bit more about real estate. Me talking about like what we're going to be doing on the next phase of the bull run. Don't be these guys. I see these guys in PTGC and Titan X, they're screaming at the top of the free, after everything's done a 10, 20, 30x, come in, buy my bags. F you. You buy a shit. Just dump your bags, man. I ain't buying your shit after it's done a freaking 30x. Get the hell out of here, man. But right now, man, the RH tokens are still there. I mean, we had a little pump. I get it. Hex has done phenomenal. Freaking love Hex. It's funny. Dollar-wise, and this happened when we were up in the freaking mountains, man. It was up in the UK mountains. I'm up there trying to meditate and get closer to God, and you guys are pumping my bags. It was great. I'm up there, and while I'm up there, freaking Hex surpassed the dollar value of any token in my portfolio. Before it was Pulse. Pulse was the highest dollar value token I had, in my portfolio. When I compare my portfolio, all the ratios, Pulse was the most heavily weighted compared to the dollar. Now it's Hex. Because you guys keep pumping it. Let's go. So now you guys are forcing me to be more of a Hex, not maxi, but more of I'm going to be rooting more and more for Hex now, because man, it's the most expensive token in my portfolio now. And who knows, maybe that means it will pull back some and Pulse will have some time to shine, or Ink's been absolutely just a boring asset this last few months. And what happens when that happens is it shifts and that becomes the one who's the winner. Who knows? who knows? A lot of people are screaming that Hex is going to be the one that's going to keep on pumping and be the one that's going to be the winner of this bull market. I don't know if it's going to be. I don't try to guess and pick which one it's going to be. I own all of them. So for me, that's the best strategy. For me and my money, I don't got to worry about which one's going to pump the hardest because I own all of them. But it is fun to see Hex surpass Paulson. And like now I'm like, oh, crap. I really love Hex. I really love Hex now. Man, it's a lot of fun. I love this shit. Let's check in with you guys and see what's going on with you guys. It's 247 you guys watching, man. A lot of you guys over on Twitter, come over and smash the likes, hit the subscribe on YouTube, man, and help the algorithm pump us up to the stratosphere. We're going to keep bringing the good word of crypto, real estate, and wealth creation and wealth preservation, maybe some health stuff. It's going to be a fun bull run. But help us out, help the channel. We got the loudest megaphone in Pulse Chain. That's how Crypto 7 always says, man. Love Crypto 7. He puts so much value into this community, man. But yeah, guys, come over and smash the like, hit the subscribe. And on Twitter, if you want to share it too, man, I would love that, man. Help us out. Hex on Pulse Chain will perform best this cycle. Man, maybe, man. Who knows? I don't know. You know, I'm in for the ride, though. That's for damn sure, man. And I was very shocked to see it. Not only like it didn't surpass it, like it blew past my pulse value. I was like, what the heck, man? I'm like, damn, Hex, keep on going, man. I'm all right with this. I am happy for what you are doing. Red Squirrel, oi, oi, man. How you doing, bro? You're number one here on YouTube. Waggard Wins is on Twitter, so don't count, man. You're here first, Red Squirrel. Oi, oi. Good to you, good man. Hopefully we're having caterpillar soup sometime in 2025. I got to go to China anyways because my wife wants to. And happy wife, happy life, right? That's what they say. Kaiza, what up, brother? How you doing, man? What's the good word, man? You enjoying this freaking pump, dude? It's nice. Got a little bit of the pullback or a little bit sideways action. For me, it's like this is like, man, which one of these is like, for me, I got to think about like which one of these pullbacks or sideways kind of little pullback is the last opportunity before freaking moon time. I don't know. It's a good question. Is it now? Are we going to have like, another 20, 30% drop next month in December? I don't know. Just keep DCing, in these areas. I like it, man. And Kaiser, man, you keep up the good work. You're always putting in the work over on Twitter, man, catching all the golden nuggets from all the influencers, all the people putting in work. You're capturing the best moments of them and posting it on Twitter, man. It's good stuff. Guys, you guys should be following Kaiser for sure. Hi Ho Hex, bring in the fire. We're trying to, man. We are trying to. I am freaking feeling good, bullish. I have never felt better in my life, man. I've got my health in order. I told everyone all year, 2024 is a year of health. 2025 is a year of wealth. 2024 is almost over, and I accomplished my goal of the year of health. I'm still going to be crushing the year of health going forward. But now it's time to accomplish the goal of year of wealth. We're almost there, guys. It's going to be super, super cool. Good. Steve D, good morning, all. Wishing this market will cool down so I can buy more up. Hey, man, I'm there with you. I wouldn't mind it. If we got a little pullback, dude, I would, yeah. If we got a big pullback, man, I'd have to go and freaking pull out some of the money from my HELOC. It's like 80K out of there or something. If I don't even know if I have 80K left in that HELOC. I have half of it out right now on another investment, an old investment from back in the day. It pays me well. But I left the other half for, just in case. It's my just in case money. But I would, if we went deep enough, yeah. Red Squirrel, you've only had 2+ years of I know, man. My bags are packed. I am actually DCA exhausted, man. You're right about that. I don't know about 2 years. It's been 2 years of cooling off, but it hasn't been 2 years of great price action, right? When we launched, obviously, if you bought at the launch, yeah, I feel like you'll be made whole. Don't worry about that. But, obviously there was way better price action when the SEC hit us, right? That was when we got the best price action. So I don't know if it was a whole 2 years of best price action, but we've had 2 years of cooling off. I guess that's a good, yeah. And plus, leading up into the Pulse Chain, launch, Hex. Well, Hex only bought about 1.7 cents before Pulse Chain launch, which is still a good because you got your copy and everything. If you'd have bought the absolute bottom of that, it's not bad. Although Hex did go down to decimal 36. Oh, which I got to buy. I felt good because of 0x Steph. He posted on Twitter, this is the bottom. And I was like, holy shit, he's probably right. And I went and bought. Also, Dylan made a rap video, right? The freaking bottom. He made a rap video about Hex. And so between those two guys, I went and bought and put a nice, good sized bullet in. And so I have those guys to thank for that. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited, man. It's exciting to be on the Hex bandwagon a little bit now because, like, now my Hex bags are bigger than anything else. I'm like, fuck. It's so much fun. Hans, what's up, man? Dan, we are pumping. We have been. Are we pumping right now? I don't know about. Man, I'm just going to look real quick. Of course, deck screener's paused. Oh, we are. Okay, there we go. Oh, we are green. We're green on the 24-hour and the 1 hour. Oh, that's recent. Oh, yeah, Solid X jumped up to $19. Hex jumped up to 1.9 cents. Oh, crap. Damn, guys. I just had to stream. Let's have the stream and wear the shirt. Go. Let's have the stream and wear the shirt, man. I want to see Hex blow past 2 cents, man. Let's go, guys. Pump that shit. 2 cents. Still cheap. Tell you guys, Hex is still cheap. You know, when we get in that 10-cent range, it's like, I don't know. That's we'll see. You know, we'll see what happens in that range. Let's see how I feel in 10 cent, man. I think Hex, man, and I've said it before, and this is not financial advice. God, guys, I'm not giving any forward-looking statements. Here's what I think for me and my money and my portfolio, and but I've talked about this before. Anytime a cryptocurrency becomes a blue chip asset, and there's been a few of them that kind of locked in for multiple cycles, the only way they can do that is they have to make a higher high on each cycle. So Hex has to make a higher high this cycle from last cycle, which the high was what, 55 cents. We all know that, right? That was absolutely wrecked-ville for a lot of us. I didn't buy at 55 cents. I bought my first buy was like 32 cents. Ugh. It was painful. But if we know that information and we know there's a couple wallets that own 317,000 Ethereum, okay? They also are very smart individuals, smart market makers. Well, they know this. They know that Hex has to make a higher high to establish a seat at the blue chip table, along with Ethereum and Bitcoin and like Dogecoin and these I think AVAX might be one of them now. There's a few of them that are out there, but they know that, man. And so I don't know, man. You can use your imagination. Everyone says, well, Hex to $1. Maybe that would definitely be the break the 55 cent high. I don't know if it goes to $1. Be careful of that. It's like last cycle, everybody thought Bitcoin was going to 100 grand and they got faked out on that second top. And everyone round tripped their bags. Not everybody. Some smart guys took some profits, but like Hex could do the same. I can see that, man. I can see it going up and blowing past the 55 cent range. And everyone's going to be like, $1 programmed. And then it fakes everyone out around like 88 cents and freaking rolls over. And then everyone's trapped. Don't get caught up in that. But man, can you imagine? That would be some, I would be euphoric. Shit. Long Hex. I am, bro. I am definitely long Hex. The fuck you talking about Alta High and BTC? Yeah, I agree. But BTC kind of has to have a little bit of a cool off for altcoins to go hard, for altcoin season to be in. You need BTC leads the way. It's going to do its thing, but it's all the light. That's the star of the show right now. All the lights being shined on BTC, And so for all these altcoins and altcoin season to really kick in, you need BTC to take a back seat. You want to see the ETH BTC ratio shift, ETH going up against BTC, and that's where you'll see this stuff really going. So, Francis, hello. Oh, my man, what's up? What's up? What's up? How are we doing? Franklin, what's Gucci to you, man? How's Puerto Rico treating you? This heat's starting to come down a little bit, man. Give us another month. I think it's gonna be like barbecue weather outside. We're gonna hang out, man. It's his I'm butchering your name. Morning Pulse, please wake up. Or morning, please. Pulse, please wake up. It is Pulse, please wake up. Yeah. Well, we're turning green. We'll see if it holds, man. We're at 92,600 for BTC. This is bananas, guys. We're going to hit 100K BTC before the end of the year, maybe for the end of November. This is just disgusting. When it cools off, Hans, when BTC takes a bit of a back seat, that liquidity, there's a lot of liquidity in there. It's going to come flooding over. And you're going to see a lot of it come to Pulse Chain too. There's a lot of Pulse Chain Hex guys that are BTC guys. Make no mistake. And Ethereum guys. Make no mistake about it. They like riding those waves over there. And then they bring that liquidity right back over here. They play that game. Man, it's going to be freaking bananas. Retro Static, what up? The fees to use that platform are quite high. I think it's about 10% every time. Yeah, but I think it's 8% goes into the payout pool. So if you got IMPLS, which you should be earning, put it in the payout pool, and that's where majority of the fees are going, and it's like 2% to the team. It's like 2% team and founder, but 8% of those fees, man, are going right in that IMPLS single-site staking pool, which I'm capitalizing on both, right? And so like it's bananas. So Urban Productions, audit this 93 BT. That it's called Moon Time. Moon Time. All season is barely underway, folks. Hold on tight. That is right, Hex Monkey. That is absolutely right. We are right there. If you guys follow like the altcoin index, I don't have it pulled up here, but it's a good one to go check out. We are starting to kind of tick up. It's here, guys. If you're not packing your bags, if you haven't packed your bags, holy shit. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're waiting for. Like, do not wait for the train to leave the station. Do not. Gosh. And you're going to be buying too high and you're not going to make all the gains, man. It's like, it's the difference between a 10X and a 100X. It really can be. Be careful. Look good. Can you post the link? IMPLS? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, man, I'll post that, dude. Copy. Man, I really like it, guys. It's a good protocol. It really is. If you're a liquidity provider, if you're not a liquidity provider, then it's not really your shtick, right? And I'm not the biggest liquidity provider. Like I have a good sized position in the Ink and Pulse X farm, and that's the majority of my liquidity is at. Like I'm not this guy. I don't degen around with all these freaking different liquidity positions. So, man, we trying, bro. We trying. Just trying to get this rocket ship to blast off to the moon, man. Rocket boosters engaged. Yep, we've got one that's fired off. And that was the Trump pump win. We have 4 more we're waiting on. The ETH ETF net inflows is starting to get that second engine is starting to fire off. And even the third with the RH Clarity, like, we know that from the court case, how bullish that was, what the sentiment was from the judge. Like that, I would say that was kind of an initial firing of the engine, if you will. It's not in full effect yet, though. So, yeah. Feel my pulse. What's good, bro? Man, just living the life out here, man. Let's get that meme tokens pumping. What memes you want to see pump, man? I got a few of them. Freaking Solid X, man. Send that shit to the moon. Come on, man. Send that shit to the moon. D-Nice, what's up? Setting up my passport. Make sure you use the .gov site because there are scams. Oh, yeah, dude. It's ridiculous, man. And everybody should have their passport, like always, man, ready to go. You never know on a moment's notice when you might have a trip come up. You got some buddies somewhere internationally doing a thing. Like you just always want to keep that passport ready. And so that way you can travel. I got to renew mine after next year. I think it's 2024. Oh no, 20. I'm sorry, no, 26. I think in 26. This is 24 here. But in 26, I got to renew. So it's coming up, man. But yes. Corey still bullet. Man, I am, man. I got a bag, bro. I got a bag. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm more bullish on the RH tickers, right? Like that's where I have a lot more confidence, but I have a bag because if it does go, it's going to go effing hard. We'll see if it goes. It's my biggest meme coin position is Solid X. So, yeah, man, I wish they would empty their bags. Come on. Let's go. What's up, Pulse Ray Vision? How you doing, man? What's the good word out there? What is the good word? Young Kim, we've had enough pullback, guys. Yeah, man, send it, man. I've been DCAing like crazy, and I'm tired of it. It'd be nice to just take a chill pill and let my money hit my bank account again instead of the freaking crypto markets. I think BankX been going a little harder with the cheating lately. Still got about 1 million. Yeah, I've seen that. I think they got about a 400 million hex left, which they're getting there, man. They're getting there. And so it's just a matter of time. I have eHex bags, man. I don't roll with you OGs, Franklin. I like eHex, man. I have a lot more PHEX, a lot more, because I don't believe in the narrative of a parody, and I don't believe and I believe there is risk. Like if RH starts streaming and he shits all over eHex, it's going to dump it, right? But I also know the liquidity's thin, and if RH even remotely supports it again, it's going to moon so effing hard. The risk versus the reward, for me, is worth it for a meme coin position. Simon, what's up? I'm going all in because it's a bull market. There's no reason to DCA, man. I kind of agree with that sentiment. Except for you could kind of like maybe, you have short-term pullbacks. You try to and then you don't want to try to worry about that, and you just want to get your money in so you have to see the table. That's fine. I mean, I get it. I definitely, especially during this time. BankX isn't anything to fear. It's just another big sale. That's all they are, man. And their supply is not endless, man. And once it's out, it's out. It's not $1 million. What's $1 million in crypto, man? That's dude, it'll be gone before we know it, right? It'll be gone before we know it. We've seen them come and go. Yep. And they're about to go. ETH is next, then Pulse. Yeah, I want to see ETH go, guys. It caught a nice little bid. It's gotten up to 3,200. We need to see the thing blow past 3,700, and then kind of Bitcoin hang out, do a bit of a sideways type action, or maybe it's Bitcoin still pumping, but Ethereum's pumping harder. That would also shift the ratio and signify altcoin season. So. Hex starting now. Hopefully, man, I freaking love Hex right now. How did it surpass? I didn't ever think it could ever surpass the dollar value of my Pulse bag. I got a nice size Pulse bag. I like my Pulse bag. And it freaking blew past it. I'm like, damn, man, Pulse, you just just being lazy, not doing shit, man, hanging out on the couch watching TV while you let Hex do all the work. Man, when altcoin season, man, any day now, man. Christmas, maybe before Christmas, maybe Thanksgiving. Between Thanksgiving and Christmas, there's my guess. Between Thanksgiving and Christmas, we hit 93, man. God, what are we doing over here? Man, I thought we were gonna have a little sideways and maybe a little more downward pressure, and I just turn on the stream and we're pumping. I love it. Got to do this more often then. Haha, I still got a lot of eHex also. Man, you're not like the rest of the OGs, bro. You didn't cheat your bags. Man, yeah, I cheated when RH made that tweet. I cheated. I'll tell you when I sell, bro. I don't give a fuck. I sold, and I did well because I sold and I bought back the fucking bottom. Yeah, you can't make this shit up, dude. I mean, fuck. It was an easy trade. It was such an easy trade. That was so easy. And Once again, man, I got way more PX, dude. Way more. I went hard, man. When 0x Steph called the bottom and Dylan made that rap video, I think Dylan all the time, like, bro, thanks for making that fucking video, dude. Because I went like my hex value wouldn't be worth more my pulse value right now if I went for that video. ETH fees are 100. God, again already, man. We just started. This shit just started, man. That's crazy, dude. It's crazy. Rest in peace, EHEX, man. I don't think it's gonna rest in peace, man. It's a meme coin. It's gonna have a spot at the table. Some people try to tell you Hex will be keen again this cycle. Man, I'm glad I upped my position, sir. I will tell you that. I don't know if you were on earlier. I was up in the El Yunque Mountains trying to like meditate and get close to God, and you freaking Hexicans are pumping Hex so hard that it surpassed the dollar value of anything in my portfolio. It's now I'm like, fuck, man. Now I got to be a Hex Maxi. And I'm a PHEX too, right, Motley? It surpassed my pulse position. I'm like, holy shit. And not like a little bit, like by a lot. It surpassed my pulse position. I'm like, damn. I'm like, I'm glad I went hard there at the bottom. I'll tell you that. Glad I went hard. Fat Sammy, what's up, man? How you doing? Exciting times. Absolutely, bro. I'll be if you guys are doing another live Twitter space. I think I'll start the DeFi Nations maybe this Friday. You guys doing something? I'll hop on in, man. Say hi. See what's going on with you guys. I cheated my liquid EHEX for PX. Oh, dude, I did too. Dude, I did that too. And actually, I thank Motley for that. Motley and Wendy's are the ones, and maybe you too, Franklin. Like I remember I cheated also my liquid EHEX at the beginning of Pulse Chain and then bought back. And yeah, that was a great play. It was. That was excellent. Absolutely. Probably saved me. Absolutely. Pulse X to the moon. I think it's the sleeper, man. Whether it beats Hex or not, I don't know, but I know this. Pulse X is going to have a seat at the table of one of the top performers. It is going to freaking be iconic, I think, this cycle. And people don't realize it, man. They don't realize it. They're sleeping on it. Mainly the OGs, these guys here. And I love Hex, man. I got a nice position of Hex, but I also got a nice position of Pulse X, man. I think Pulse X is going to freaking blow it out of the water, man. That buy and burn, people don't understand. The buy and burn in the bear, when we're going negative, it doesn't do anything. But when the bull comes and people start buying again and you have a limited supply and you've had that buy pressure on top of what the market is doing, it sends that thing parabolic. And that's why it's printing the price chart that it's printing. All the TA guys are like, this is like the most perfect price chart we've ever seen. It's going to be crazy, man. I love it. What up, Mike? What's going on, man? How's that 9mm going? I think we got some airdrops, right? We got some little pulse rewards that came into our wallets. I haven't checked. I don't have a very large position like you, but yeah, I'll take the free rewards. I'll take free pulse anytime, man. Any time of the day. Free pulse. The good old days of 2-to-1. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, bro. I mean, on one condition now, if Richard started streaming and he gave EHEX some kind of credibility again, it would shoot up there. But I don't know if that's going to happen or not. You also have the same risk. He could he could start streaming again. He could shit all over it again, and then it's going to take it down to like 20-to-1. 20-to-1. You're yeah, and like that's the real big risk of holding a lot of EHEX right now. You just got to be careful. Understand the risk versus the reward. It can freaking moon, man. It can moon, but you got to understand the risk versus reward in that one. It's a meme coin. It is a meme coin. Has to be the winner of this cycle, man. Look, I'm for it now. I mean, it says my freaking bags. We're always biased on our biggest bags. That's how we operate, right? But at the same time, man, I have bags of all of it. I do. I am not, and I don't ratio. Like I don't like, oh, Hex is up, against my pulse. Up a 5-10x, and I'm going to take my Hex and go into pulse and buy pulse. I don't do that. I have my bags. I DCA evenly into those bags, and then I let them grow. And then whatever's going to be the winner at the end of the movie, man, it's going to be the winner at the end of the movie. Then I'll have my second winner, and I'll have the third winner, and then I'll have the fourth winner, whatever. Or a fifth winner if you want to include EHEX. Like I'll have all of them, right? And some will win over others, and it's just fine. And they'll definitely take turns. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, it's just got the airdrop, man. That's good, man. I'm glad that they're doing it in a different way. The staking was like, I don't know. It's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate, but like they're making a great comeback, which is cool. Like, dude, I root for all the pulse chain shit, man. Like, I want all of them to succeed, man. I want all these projects and protocols to succeed. You know, some of the toxicity that goes around, some of the stuff I don't buy into, and I don't like that part. Like, I don't buy into the freaking Twitter drama. You guys are not gonna see me on Twitter MFing anybody or arguing or fighting with anybody. I don't roll that way. If I have an opinion, I'll talk about it on my YouTube stream. That's fine. It's just an opinion, but I don't go in there and freaking fight people and MF people. It's just so freaking stupid. Young Ken, every time King of the Chain changes, people will ratio trade out of PX later to something else. Yeah, sure. And they'll ratio trade into some of the other blue chips too, right? Into like Pulse or Pulse X or whatever. Now, tell Dane to buy Hex. Man, when am I meeting with him again today? I was on a meeting with him earlier. I'll tell me sit down, Franklin. I will see him at 2 o'clock on the meeting. I'll tell him you told him to buy some Hex, man. We'll see if that we'll see what that does for him. He can stop buying some of those meme coins, man. He buys a lot of meme coins too. Plan B's target of 100K for November approaching fast now. I didn't believe that if you freaking ran 93K, man. 7K away. It's insane. Red Squirrel's in your camp, man. I'm telling you, Hex is a beast. It is. I'm glad I got a seat at the table. I'll tell you that. Oh, guys, that is it for me. I'm going to wind it down. I'm going to go grab some lunch. I haven't eaten. Intermittent fasting. I intermittent fast every single day. I do intermittent fast cardio and my workouts all on my fast. And so that way I can go and, crush the day. It's the best energy hack that you could ever do as intermittent fasting cardio, man. It's freaking awesome. So, guys, but on that note, remember, if you're wanting to 10x your bag during this bear market, all you got to do is go and 10x your value you bring to the real world, your fellow woman and man, and then you can bring back that value into crypto and 10x your life. That's what you can do. Keep DCAing, keep believing, not financial advice. That's what I'm doing with my money, but we're closer to the bottom than we are to the top. This shit has barely begun. This is the time to get as much freaking money into the system as possible if you don't have your bags packed. My bags are packed, thank God. There's 350 of you watching my show. Come over and smash the likes, hit the subscribe on the YouTube, help the algorithm. And on Twitter, if you could repost this, guys, so we can keep bringing the good word of how we're using cryptocurrency as a wealth creation tool and using real estate when the time is right as a wealth preservation tool and not pay taxes. We'll have Chris back on with the trust, talking about that again, probably next week. But guys, on that note, I'm going to see you. Mañana should be good for the rest of the week on the streams. I think open mic Friday as normal. Guys, come on, come all. Let's talk everything, crypto, real estate, health, anything you want to talk about. Hex being the freaking main driver of all this. This is awesome. I'm so happy. It's so cool, guys. This stuff is so much freaking fun. Guys, on that note, peace out, and I will see you mañana.